everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with another layout, and I am definitely in a Christmas scrapbooking mood at the moment, trying to get those layouts done before I put my Christmas supplies away. So today I'm going to start with this piece of red paper that you've seen a lot if you watch my December daily, and even as you're watching some of my Christmas layouts. That is the Cartabella White Christmas Present Tags paper. Usually every year I buy a bunch of red and a bunch of green, and this past year that red was the primary red I used. I'm going to use that Christmas tree paper as my background today, and that is the Echo Park Jingle All the Way paper, this Jingle All the Way collection, the Silent Snowfall paper. And then I have that striped paper as a contrast that I'm thinking I'm going to use. That's Photoplay Not a Creature with Stirring, and it's the Not Even a Mouse paper. Now, for those of you who watch my December daily, my 6x8 album came with some extra sort of like pages, those kinds of things. And this December was one of them, and it just sat in the binding rings, but I never quite found a place to use this December that I really loved. So that came from the Simple Stories Make It Merry 6x8 album. That's where it came from. But I'm really liking the way it looks on this particular layout. I think the colors work really well, and so I'm going to use it here, which makes me excited. I think I talked about doing that, trying to work those things into my layouts this year, and I'm actually doing it with at least one of the pieces. The one thing I didn't talk about is that journaling card there, or two things actually. So the journaling card came from the Simple Stories Holidays journaling. Oh, I can't even read my own writing. It's the journaling bits. Oh, journaling bits and pieces. I didn't finish writing, sorry. So it's the bits and pieces, the journaling bits, because they have bits and pieces which are just the regular die cuts, and then they have some that are journaling driven. So anyway, so that's what that is. And then that heart, that wood veneer heart, is from Keller Cast Designs. That is a pack that I ordered, and it says Holly Jolly on it. And I just thought that was kind of cute, and I liked that brown worked with the kind of craft color in the December die cut there at the top, so I wanted to bring that in. At the top left I have that star, and that star is just a miscellaneous wood veneer star that I got from Amazon. I will tell you, be careful, because these are really thick compared to kind of the old Studio Calico stars. They're about double the thickness of that. So you might want to just be aware of that if you're ordering those things on Amazon, because that's not something I considered. And then I got them and thought, ooh, these are pretty thick here. So I'm just using my Memento Dewdrop ink in gray flannel, and it just edging pieces there to kind of help blend things together is what I'm doing. I'm using 3 different paper companies again, and 4, I guess, if you count the Simple Stories December piece. So I love that I can coordinate all different companies. And I think I said this in the last layout as well. I picked that striped paper, and then I picked the striped paper and then really liked that December die cut with it. I knew I'd wanted to use that December die cut. So then I pulled my colors from basically the stripe there in that paper. And I did pull in, one of the reasons I wanted to use that journaling bit from Simple Stories is because of that kind of lighter green that doesn't appear in the stripe. The stripe has kind of a Kelly green, but that's okay. So I have kind of like 3 different greens on. I have more acidy greens and a couple different reds, but as long as they're kind of all being pulled together by common things. I used to be kind of a stickler for it had to be the same red, the same green, that kind of thing. I've let go of some of that as I've scrapbooked longer. That's what I used to do early on in my scrapbooking journey. And then I have that die cut banner. That die cut banner is from the Simple Stories Holidays bits and pieces, the regular bits and pieces. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what else can I do here, or is there anything else I can add? I'm I'm thinking I want something at the top on that banner. That one piece just isn't enough. I'm also then trying to bring those wood stars so that I don't just have one star with that holly jolly wood veneer. They're different, so I think it would look weird if I didn't have at least something else. Or not weird, it just wouldn't look right to my eye anyway. I am adding in that little candy die cut again from the bits and pieces from Holly Days. Okay, so adding in that star. Sometimes it's a little difficult. I find that I really like using my ATG on wood veneer because it doesn't pop off. Sometimes they pop off if they're glued down. At least that's what I find. I mean, I have I just got not that long ago the art glitter glue, which isn't for glitter. That's just what the company name is. So that might work better, but I haven't tried that yet. I've just stuck to what I know. So I went back into my die cuts there and I found this snowflake and I'm going to use that. So this is really the story of my oldest grandson, and he is building a train. So in his mind, he's extending the track that goes underneath their tree. They've really been into building with the solo cups like that, and they build towers and all sorts of stuff. So that's what he was doing this day, and I thought it was cool and a fun thing to document. All right, everybody. Hope you are all well, and I will be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.